Welcome to La Twins Experience with
Kim
and Donyetta.
Now let's get back on our bullshit.
Okay.
I can't. I'm Kim.
And I'm Donyetta.
And welcome back to another episode of La Twins Experience.
Let's see. Back on our bullshit.
We back, y'all.
Like we never left. We keep saying that.
Listen, our intention was to record last week, but I got home and I feel like I got off a plane from Europe. I was tired.
We were going to record in person one more again, and then that got diverted. It was like, well, we'll record when you get back, and then we didn't. And like when Kim don't say nothing about recording, then I know she don't want to record, and I don't never even want to record.
Wait.
So we text the whole weekend, but we ain't say about recording. We're sending stupid pictures and stupid video, everything but podcast related stuff.
You know,
food, pictures.
I was in the bed and I was like, if Donyetta don't say we recorded, I ain't saying shit.
Y'all know I wasn't. I already told y'all, when Kim decides she don't want to do these YouTube videos, y'all ain't never gonna see me again. I'll do the voiceover stuff, but this, baby. But yeah, I was like, so then we got to Sunday about 5 o'clock. I was like, all right, she ain't said nothing. We good.
I was in bed chilling, catching up on my shows, man. We a mess.
I don't know what's wrong with it. But you know what? That's why we're really twins, because we be on the same BS.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Shoot, for my other show, I wasn't going to record this week either. I was like, let me get up and record this damn show. But I recorded it before I did an IG live with somebody else. So, like, I had to cut it short. That episode was, like, under 30 minutes. I was like, whatever. Y'all going to get something, a little something, or y'all going to get nothing. So, be happy you got
you know
something.
what? We said we were going to do an IG live.
We did. And we never did.
The way I be editing this podcast, because some of the SHIT that come out of our mouths, I don't know if we ready for live.
No, we would have to have a schedule.
Woo.
And we would have to stick to a schedule. Because we would be on there too doggone long. Like,
I think if you do IG live for more than an hour, it won't let you save it to post in your timeline. I've heard. I've been watching somebody's live, and they were like, y'all, we went over the time limit. So it would have to be under an hour. We'd have to not say stuff that's too crazy.
So we would have to have like 3 topics to stay under an hour.
Yeah, 3, maybe 4. 1 black girl magic or black boy joy. And we can't be going on tangents when we get to our songs. That's hard.
We be going off. AWF. Off.
Child. Baby, the way my mouth set up is reckless. I don't know. So I guess we're going to practice right now. So we're going to go ahead and get into our song picks of the week. We're not going to talk about all this random stuff we did, even though we know.
Because y'all didn't want to know about my COVID test in Atlanta with them damn teeth on it. Wait, let's talk about that real quick.
You know what? Okay. I was about to say, we got to talk about that, baby. Okay, go tell us how it was.
When you took your test, was it just a Q-tip or did it have those teeth on it?
Mine was just like a long version of a Q-tip, sort of like the ones that you see in the jars at your doctor's office, like that are in the clear container. And then it was perforated, so it was easy for me like to snap off a portion of it and then. You said yours felt like it had teeth on. Mine was like a regular Q-tip.
Listen, it was like, you know when you have those plastic, what is it called? Tooth flossers?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you can stick it between your teeth. That's what it was. It was like a Q-tip, but it was like silicone or plastic or something, and it had little teeth all over it. So when he was twisting, I felt a scrape in my nose. I'm like... Was y'all sticking this
like
to
Johnson and Johnson Q-tip?
I said, were y'all sticking this thing up to people's brains months ago? I hope not. That thing.
Maybe they haven't. That's a new one, so it'll catch more.
My little one cried. We had to hold him down, girl.
That baby.
We had to hold him down. He slapped the guy's hand away the first time.
Catch these balls.
But the guy, he went so slow. He's doing all this explaining. I'm like, shove it up his nose and twist it. What you explaining for? So we had to hold the boy down. But that was not. I can see why people are saying like that it was terrible, because if they had that Q-tip and they went up to the brain, because they don't go up to the brain anymore. They just go like, to the top of your nostril. But when we came home and got it didn't hurt. It was just like very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. And I had a little tear. We all had a little tear in our eye because it was very uncomfortable. But then when we got back to New York, because the boys had to get another one to go back to school, it was a regular Q-tip, a long one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the segment of the show where we give you our song pick of the week, where Kim and I both pick a song weekly and we place it on our Spotify playlist that Kim has carefully curated for your listening pleasure.
Y'all see how she went into the bedroom voice just now? That's her sexy voice.
Because I don't have a ratchet song this week.
She was like, and now you may call 1-800-Donyetta and we can talk after hours.
But when you hear my song, you'll understand like where my mind is at right now.
Well, my song is none of that. My song this week is Cardi B, Up.
If it's up, then it's up.
All I know is when it's up and it's up and but look at here. There's this challenge going around. Is it a challenge? I don't know.
I think so.
But the dog on delivery drivers, first Amazon started it. Homeboy got out the car and he was like, when it's up, the hands was going sideways. Like, he was killing it. He flipped it around.
Did everybody else?
Booty twerk. Like,
everybody else felt they needed an answer. So then, what is it? FedEx, UPS,
FedEx did one,
and the Postal Service jumped into the challenge.
The Post Girl did it. But listen, UPS just dropped, right? The UPS was so trash. It was so trash.
Oh, UPS is my favorite delivery service. They got the worst video.
She was the absolute worst. Like, I could have did a better job than that. I don't know what homegirl was doing, but look at here. I'm gonna put the link with all of those 4 dances in it below. So you can swipe up right now, click on the link. It'll take you to the Shade Room. Because the Shade Room be posting all the tea.
Y'all think we shaded. We ain't got nothing on Shade Room,
baby. The Shade Room has all the videos in a swipe through so you can see them. And yeah, tell me if you think UPS was trash too. Because they were the worst. Like Amazon and FedEx, they killed it. The USPS, she was
I'm going to have to see it.
But the USPS,
I haven't seen it.
Man, they get on my doggone nerves. So what's your song for this week?
Hold on, let me see if I can get my bedroom voice back. What's wrong with us?
I'm waiting.
So I am bringing it back down south to Atlanta, Georgia this week. We've ventured out.
Y'all hear her snorting?
This is how you know I don't be that little bedroom voice. I'll be like, what up, bro? Okay. My song pick of the week is Sierra, Ride. I can do it fast. I can do it slow. Featuring, what is it? Ludacris is in it. ATL, Georgia.
I hate to hear Ludacris rap. He's the worst. He is the worst.
I only like a certain amount of his songs. Remember Splash Waterfalls where he sampled Tony?
Didn't he sing on that one?
No, I hope he didn't, because his talking voice is barely tolerable.
He's just so corny. Like Ludacris. He posted a video this week.
He did?
Yeah, he was working out. He had his shirt off.
I'm about to throw up my wine.
And I'm like, this
is he ripped?
Nobody's panties wet. Nobody.
Oh,
not one person.
Sierra's Ride will, but Ludacris, no, not so much.
He's fit, but he's just not sexy. Like,
and he was the worst. Like, of all the people who had breakup babies, like during that time, like when Dwayne Wade, him, and I was like, you let Ludacris have a breakup baby, you get back with him? He must be hung like a horse.
I don't know what he is, but
I can do it fast.
I still can't believe Gab went back with Dwayne Wade. Like, what he got?
I can imagine.
Because he ain't even sexy. And then she got him dressing like a girl now. Like,
does she have him doing that? Or is that his inner fashion stylist
she be
coming out?
participating in that nonsense. Like some men, like, I like Cam Newton when he does it. Like, he looks stylish. When Dwayne Wade does it, he just looks like...
Cam Newton be looking like somebody bougie auntie.
But you know he's weird, right? He's a weird one. You expect it from him.
I've seen him before in Atlanta, like when I was going into LA Fitness.
Really?
Like this lady that I used to run with, a Black Girls Run, like these two dudes came up to her and they were talking and she's like, y'all been doing good? Y'all been, behaving? And I was, yes, ma'am. All right. I'm proud of y'all. And then he walked off and she's like, you know who that is, right? And I was like, who? Because y'all know I don't be paying attention to nobody. In my head, it's Donyetta land. She's like, that's Cam Newton. I was like, he was so nice.
Ain't
he
tall?
was like abnormal. He was abnormal.
So
him and the other dude were
like, when I
abnormally
see
tall.
an abnormally tall man, I'm like, he must be a ball player. Like, you don't see weirdly tall guys like on the street. If you see one,
let me tell y'all, the way that, I don't know, like, if it's I don't know what is wrong with me, but like the way I just like be ignoring and shading people, like the only celebrities I've noticed that I'm talking to without somebody having to tell me, like, oh, that's such and such, is when I saw Nick Cannon in Miami, and I was playing on my phone then, and I kept seeing people like run and like want to take a picture with somebody, and then I looked up, and I was like, oh, I said, oh, hey, Nick. He said, hey, you doing good? You doing all right? I was like, yeah. And I didn't ask to take a picture with him, but he would have, and I don't know why I didn't. And then once I saw Chris Tucker leaving out of the airport, and like where you go get your bag, and like in the baggage claim, Kim don't know because Kim ain't checked the bag. Kim is not fooling with checking bags, y'all.
I never check a bag. I go away for
I don't blame her.
8-9 days. I don't check nothing.
Look, I don't blame her. But I was waiting for somebody to pick me up from the airport, and so I look up, and Chris Tucker is walking out of the airport. He has his bag, and he's about to walk out the door. And I look at him, and he looked at me like...
He was waiting?
It was one of those looks like, I'm almost at the door, please. Because I knew if I said something that everybody else would, notice who he was. But he just looked at me like... And I looked at him, and I was like... He nodded his head, and then he just walked on out.
Well, listen, you should have flew private then if you don't want nobody to recognize your behind. You know who I think was on my flight going to Atlanta? I'm pretty sure it was him, Rich Dollars.
Who is that? I know that name.
He was on Love and Hip Hop New York.
No, I'm thinking Ty Dolla $ign. Never mind.
Rich Dollars. Remember he used to always be crying. He was Olivia's manager. And
I ain't never watched it. I just caught up on This Is Us.
And he was with Erica Mena. But he was like 3 rows in front of me.
That's who Safari's with now.
Mm-hmm. He was like 3 rows in front of me in coach. He had a hoodie on, a mask, and his eyes are very identifiable. And he had like a Mason Margiela coat on. But you could tell he was trying to be an incognito, but nobody ain't said nothing to him. Anybody know that was him.
I was watching a video, and Missy Elliott said 2 things. One is that nobody has ever been in the studio with her while she was recording. Because she's that shy. Not even Timbaland.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2, she said she don't fly private. She said when the rest of y'all go bankrupt, she gonna still have her money because she might fly in first class, but she said she don't fly private. She saved her money. I was like, that's a good point.
Shit, now first class ain't even worth it because they don't get you no food. You could get liquor, but they ain't get you no food.
You can bring your own liquor. You don't have to have a carry-on in your Ziploc bag, quart-size Ziploc bag. It does not have to be toiletries. It can be full of liquor.
Listen, I'm not using not a Nair upgrade until the pandemic is over. You gonna give me my meal. You gonna give me my food.
Okay. See, and this is why we can't do Instagram Live, because
we just be going off. We was talking about Sierra, and I don't know how we got to talking about celebrities. And
we are now at the segment of the show that we call Black Girl Magic, where we highlight Black Girl Magic, and occasionally we even throw in some Brown Boy Joy. So what do we have this week, Kim?
So first up, we have Rihanna. And I didn't agree to this, y'all. Donyetta put her down because she need to stop messing around with Fenty and drop some doggone music. Shoot.
Not if when Kim say what she about to say is true, I wouldn't make not another Nary song. Shoot.
So Savage x Fenty has been valued at $1 billion. Dollars. That's right. Not a milli. A billy. $1 billion. So I'm surprised.
And this is just the lingerie. We hadn't even talked about the makeup.
Nope. This is Savage Fenty.
I wouldn't make not nary. And I do mean, in the words of Steve Harvey, nary song. Y'all think I'm about to shuck and jive like a jigaboo for y'all with some music, and I'm over here racking up $1 billion by selling draws?
Okay, but gosh, she don't have to go on tour. Just drop an album at least. You can't tour now anyway, right? Nobody's on tour. Nobody's doing shows. This is the perfect time for her to drop an album. Drop an album,
This
girl.
is the perfect time to keep making some more draws, apparently.
And you know what? I be seeing all of these ads. She be paying her influencers, because that's all I see wearing that Savage Fenty in the ads. I don't see any celebrity. Like, she had the celebrities in the shows, but other than that, you don't see any celebrities.
And her lingerie is affordable. But you know what? I have a friend that has the inside scoop. And he said, he was in Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. He said the album has been recorded.
And?
We just ain't going to get it until she feel like it. But he said it's been recorded.
Well, let's look at here. Rihanna. Because it's not Rihanna. It's Rihanna. I ain't buying a near Savage Fenty. I ain't buying no Fenty Beauty. Although I have this is my second bottle of foundation that I don't even wear. So it's going to go in the garbage like the first. So I'm not buying another one.
If Kim stop doing these YouTube videos, then I won't have to wear my Savage Fenty makeup neither.
Look, the foundation is great. If you a brown girl, try that. Because I have oily skin, y'all. So I can't wear foundation like that. I wear concealer and that's it. Because my skin is just like... I put foundation on, I look like a grease monkey.
She got more shades than remember the big Crayola box you used to get back in the day? Not the 24 pack, the big one. She got more shades than
from the
there is a shade for you.
For everybody. And it looks
from the
good.
lightest of complexion to the, you know how some black people are so beautifully black that they look purple? She got a shade for y'all too.
Everybody. So it's an inclusive brand. It is for everybody from white to light to bright to dark. So yeah.
She had a birthday this week too. Well, last week. When y'all hear this, it'll be last week. But no, I wouldn't make nothing near a song for y'all. I'd be playing in my drawers with my $1 billion.
Shoot. Bye, Rihanna. Bye, Rihanna.
Hello, $1 billion.
Let's talk about Beyonce real quick. Y'all know she dropped that Icy Park, right? Did you get anything?
I forgot. Y'all know if I don't set an alarm, I'm not going to do it. Like I told y'all, I forgot to upload my YouTube video. I don't know what I was thinking. I be forgetting.
So I didn't get anything, and I'm glad I didn't because I saw Patricia Bright. You know Patricia Bright?
I know that name.
She's a London black YouTuber, and she bought a bunch of the stuff, and she tried it on, and I'm like, where am I wearing a plastic baby blue latex dress with 3 stripes going down the front? Where?
If you live in Atlanta, the strip club, because they're still open.
Because you can't wear it in the summer, right? It'll stick to you. You can't wear it in the winter. You're free. You have to wear it in that little window between. But
you know when you wear it? When you start singing, I can do it circles, I can do it slow.
That's the only place you're wearing it to. And those prints, like, I just wasn't feeling any of. The only thing I was feeling was the white, but it was like a full-on snowsuit, and your girl don't snow. You ain't never gonna catch me on no snow vacation ever.
No, Lil Twins gotta go to the mountains and jet ski.
She just want to go to Aspen and take Instagram pictures. That's what she want to do.
And then I need to take a nap because y'all know I don't like to be active.
She don't want to do no excursions, but she want to go to the snow.
The excursion is when we ride the jet skis or the snow skis to take the photos. We went out.
People die on skis.
That's why I ain't say nothing about the skis. We doing the motorized. Because I know for a fact I will wrap myself around a tree.
Listen, I'm not going on no ski trip.
We need to do like Tyler Perry. Remember that first Why Did I Get Married movie? They was at the cabin and the snow. Let's do it.
Did you see them go skiing? They just went to the cabin. Now, we gonna
Well,
go.
they didn't get a chance because they all got to fighting before. You know how that one went. Ugh.
We need to go somewhere, child. I need a vacation.
Well, Rihanna. I'm sorry. Rihanna. You don't ever have to make another song if you don't ever want to, because I so totally love. I have more Fenty beauty makeup than I do any other makeup brand at this point. I just love it. I got the lipsticks, the lip stains, the eyeliners.
You the reason why she ain't making no music, because you keep buying all the shit.
Rihanna, I want to be an ambassador for Fenty Beauty. Shameless plug.
No, you gonna have to wear some of them drawers on Instagram closer to the camera.
Woo, child, wait till I get these fibroids out, honey. Not yet. Oh, we have 2 Black Girl Magic. Let me see if I can get this. Lupita Nyongo.
Lupita Nyongo.
She has a book that is coming to Netflix.
It looks like it was a children's book, right?
Let's see here. Sowi, how do you pronounce that? Sowi?
I have no idea.
Is the name of the book?
Is the W a V? I don't know. I have no idea. But she wrote a children's book
about dark skinned children to see themselves, because representation matters. Aww. It's the story of a little girl who struggles to accept her darker skin tone and does everything in her power to make herself appear lighter. Colorism is real. It really does. And it's sad. Like, I've never personally felt that way, but I do know a lot of people, like personally know a lot of people who have. And that makes me sad. And so I'm glad that she's talking about it. I'm glad that she's beautifully dark-skinned. And I'm glad that she wrote a book so other beautifully dark-skinned boys and girls can know that they are beautifully dark-skinned too, and embrace it.
You go, Lupita, get them Netflix coins because they paying them out, and you got you some, girl. Let's get into this bullshit of the week, y'all. So
that's the only segue y'all gonna get for it this week.
That's it.
We here.
We moving along. So Teraji just did an interview, and she said, for the curious case of Benjamin Button, she was offered $100,000. She wanted $500,000 at that time. What year did that come out? Let's see.
2008.
So 2008. Teraji was famous. She did, what was that movie she did with Terrence Howard? And they got all of these nominations.
Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
So Teraji, we the black people, we knew her from Baby Girl, Baby Boy.
Jody.
We knew her from that, and we knew her in the black community. Everyone else didn't know her really until like Hustle and Flow. That's when she, became a star. So in 2008, she did The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Brad Pitt was in the movie. Kate Blanchett was in the movie. So they offered her $100,000. She wanted $500,000. Eventually, she got $150,000. But she said after she paid Uncle Sam his 50%, after she paid her managers, her agents, whatever, their 30%, she took home $40,000. I was shocked. But this is what I want to know. Who is your manager or your agent? Like, who have you hired? Because even when she was doing Empire, when did Empire end? Last year or the year before? Empire ended not too long ago, and it was on the air for like 5 seasons. Her and Terrence Howard were complaining about not being paid for Empire. And that was like the #1 show at the time.
Number one of what?
Empire. Listen, the white folks at my job were watching Empire. I'm like, how are y'all watching this?
But wasn't Empire on Fox?
Empire was on Fox, but at that time, Empire was like the number one show.
There's a reason, like, black people don't even watch Fox News. Look, I'm really not surprised. Like, we watch Hustle and Flow. She was famous with us with Baby Boy. I can't think of a single white friend I have, and I got a bunch of them that has seen Hustle and Flow.
Really? But Hustle and Flow got like
Mary.
Emmy nominations, Oscar nomination. Like that was like big.
I can't think of Nary that would have watched Hustle and Flow. It was pretty much the story of Project Pat and them, for goodness sake. Nobody wants to watch that.
That was one of the movies, like, a lot of those Oscar-worthy movies, you're like, how is this being nominated for an Oscar? How? That was one of those, like, Precious was one of those movies, too. And Hustle and Flow was one of those movies, but...
And if Fox News, I'm talking about Fox, if Fox ain't gonna do nothing, it's gonna be racist. Like, I absolutely positively refuse to watch Fox News. Like,
well,
President
Fox
Barack
News
Obama
is different from Fox.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
they all have dinner together and go to KKK rallies together.
Well, look at here.
Yeah,
they were fighting for their money not too recently. So she says she's getting what she wants now, but is
because she's working with Tyler.
She said
Who
Tyler
still has
Perry
not called us.
No, she said when she did that Tyler Perry movie, that was the highest she ever got paid. What was the name of that movie?
I Can Do Bad All By Myself.
Let's see if we could pull up her sale. Oh, that was 2009.
And the Hispanic guy from CSI Miami was on there with her.
So she made more than her 150 for Benjamin Button. How much she made? $1 million?
How much did she make for Hidden Figures? I wonder. But no, I'm not surprised. I think maybe because that's something that we always talk about. Like, we talk about how black people don't get paid as much in any field to do the same exact job, even if you do it better than people who are non-black.
And y'all be out here thinking that all these celebrities got all this money and... They be
and they pay different taxes than we do too. That's a lot of taxes.
She said,
how you go from 150
50%. So she was down
and
to
then
75.
your manager always get 10.
She said 30% went to the manager, the agent, the hair, the makeup, all those folks.
Oh yeah. It's sort of like with record labels when they fronting you the house and the car and paying for your music video, you still got to pay them back, and you ain't even went on tour yet.
But yeah, girl, Teraji, I hope you're getting your coins now because that's ridiculous.
Is she working on anything?
You know she has her hair care line in Target, which I keep walking by.
I have seen it.
Because her hair be looking horrible.
But I've seen it.
Have you been on her Instagram page?
Ooh.
My friend, she sends me her posts, and I be like, "What? I know we in a pandemic and all, but you gonna have to do something with that hair, girl."
And
her hair be looking horrid.
If it's up, then it's up. It's up, then it's up.
Like, you can't have a hair care line and your hair looks bad. Like, who is gonna buy your products? I walk right by it in Target.
Them same people who got Hustle and Flow on DVD.
Listen,
it's hard out here for a pimp when they trying to make the money for the rent. Next on Bullshit of the Week, we have a congratulatory announcement to Meghan Markle. And is he Prince Harry if he has officially now denounced his princehood-ish?
Denounced his princehood. He just said, I ain't working for y'all mofos though, boy.
Yeah, does that mean he's not a prince anymore?
No, he just lost like all his army titles and all that stuff that was like
he can't even play soccer anymore.
He didn't earn them. Team. They gave them to him. So yeah, they took all of those titles back. So he's still Prince Harry.
The soccer team was like, we still wanted him to play soccer though.
Harry is in Beverly Hills. He is not worried about what happened in cold and gloomy London. So congrats to Meghan Markle. She is preggers again.
With baby number 2.
And she had a miscarriage too. So
I didn't know that. Oh,
She had a miscarriage before this, so congratulations to her. I hope she has a happy and healthy pregnancy. And let us see the doggone baby girl. I know Archie got a big head and y'all don't like showing him, but let us see the new baby. Jesus.
that's why they left, because the paparazzi ain't shit, ain't never been shit, and ain't never gonna be shit. What? Y'all notice y'all ain't seen Beyonce's twins much often. Y'all talked about Blue Ivy like a dog, and she's like, I can show you better than I can tell you.
We don't never see them.
And so if y'all start being at all, we saw them in Black is King, and they probably are 10 years old, and we don't know it. So if y'all just start being nicer people and stop talking about children on the internet with you grown asses, then y'all might get to see some more of these babies.
Listen, that ain't gonna happen.
Y'all got low self-esteem, by the way. That's why y'all do that.
She's starting to
What
get y'all.
else? That's gonna take the place of my throat clear.
Oh, Lord.
That throat clear. Y'all ain't gonna have me out here with damaged vocals by the time I turn 45. I can't say 40 because that's like tomorrow. Not literally, but almost literally. Y'all, when Kim showed me this picture, first of all, I didn't even recognize this man.
You gonna leave my boo alone, okay?
That deserved a throat clear.
I'm excited about this one, y'all.
D'Angelo is gonna be in the next verses. And when I tell y'all, I looked at this picture and I was like, well, where is D'Angelo?
You thinking of how does it feel, D'Angelo? No, that D'Angelo is gone. He been gone.
He ate him 5 years ago, apparently.
Listen, I love me so D'Angelo came out when I was in high school, 9th grade. I will never forget. And I loved me some D'Angelo. Like, How Does It Feel came out after. That was his second album, right? Voodoo. His first album was Brown
I've never
Sugar.
been a big D'Angelo fan, so I don't know.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I remember Brown Sugar.
I used to love D'Angelo.
D'Angelo looking like him and Jaheim go to the same rehab facility.
They do. But here's the thing. It's D'Angelo and friends. It's not just D'Angelo. So I think they're trying to switch up the verses this time.
Who gonna be on there? His child's mother, Angie?
Angie Stone?
Angie Stone?
I like
you.
Angie. Wait, when is
Who
it?
gonna put... It probably already happened and nobody watched it. Let me see. Saturday. So tomorrow, Kim, set your alarm.
Oh, it's tomorrow? Let me put a time on.
Yes, Kim.
Alexa,
It's going to be on Saturday.
remind me to watch Versus tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow at 6 p.m. By the way, you can now set monthly and yearly reminders.
Alexa, stop. She always going off on a tangent. Just do as an ass woman.
And why D'Angelo showing these old pictures from Brown Sugar and How Does It Feel on his Instagram? First of all, the mofo got 3, 6, 8 photos.
Because he just opened the Instagram.
Most of them,
they probably made him do it.
I know for a fact he don't look like this, that, and ooh, baby, D'Angelo look like when y'all see one of them like Black History Month movies, and then they show you the actor or actress, and then the person that they playing.
Maybe. Oh yeah, this is the last time.
Who are the friends?
I don't know. It says D'Angelo versus friends, so I think it's gonna be good. I hope he brings back.
Does he have a drug problem like Jaheim?
Listen, you gonna leave D'Angelo alone?
D'Angelo leave their food alone.
You know he had his first 2 albums that were like mainstream, and after that he just went like he was doing rock and all kind of crazy stuff with long scarves and hats and boots. And
I like his. Is it Black Messiah? Is that one of his albums?
Yes.
I like that one.
That was one of the weird ones.
I like that one. Yeah. Yeah, but
Ooh,
and you know what? I can't say a video or anything I've ever seen from the album, but yeah, I like that album. I actually like to have that in my weird collection of
Swiss
music.
and Tim and them hired him a trainer. He probably been going hard in the gym this last month. He gonna come back and he gonna be looking good. Watch. Tomorrow.
You cannot reverse diabetes in a month. We're gonna see.
And I'm out. And you know that meme? And I'm out.
And you know when you get up off the couch. All right, I'm gonna head on out. You cannot reverse diabetes in a month.
Oh, Lord. Tune in.
I mean,
by the time y'all listen to this, it'll have been, go down already. So we're gonna talk about this on the next show. Donyetta's
no,
gonna
we're
watch
not, because nobody's gonna know that it happened. I've seen nobody talking about. Even lame Keisha Cole and lame Ashanti had more spotlight coverage than this.
I'll be watching y'all on my Apple TV, not on Instagram. Watch on Apple TV, y'all. It looks so much better.
If Swiss and them had him a trainer, he would be posting thirst trap photos for y'all to see it. Because on How Does It Feel, we saw all the way down to his
Usher
Ken
V.
Barbie dolls.
He had the Usher V before it was the Usher V.
I call it the Ken Barbie dolls.
The Ken Barbie dolls.
Because, if you look at a naked Ken Barbie doll, like he has those indentures in his hips. Hold
up. Who is looking at a naked Ken Barbie? First of all, who even has a white Ken doll?
Ken is like Barbie. It sets up false expectations of what bodies look like. Like, let me think. I can only think of two men that I have seen naked personally.
That had the ushers?
Yes.
Where they at?
And I mean, one of them had him.
Send me their at.
One of them had him good, baby. But I don't think I've seen... I ain't seen nobody with them in my 30s. Hold on, let me think. Some of y'all so forgettable. I don't even remember your Ken Barbie dolls. Well, shit.
I'm not participating in this portion of the show. I'm just gonna sit here.
Yes, the first person that I remember that had some Ken Barbie dolls, baby, he had Ken Barbie dolls and was hung like a mule.
But you can't call it a Ken Barbie doll. It's a Ken doll.
Oh, yeah. Well, Barbie makes it. He had the Ken dolls.
Oh, Lord.
Because I don't even think Usher has the Ushers anymore, does he? Usher.
Yeah, I ain't see Usher shirtless in a minute.
Me neither. But yeah, I can count on one hand and still have some fingers left of like real time Ken dolls that I've seen. And they do stand out because you be like, oh, because you have to have very lean stomach. You can't have hips. What's with y'all men with hips? Ripped. Yeah, you pretty much have to be ripped.
Oh, Usher doesn't.
Oh, baby, well, hold on. I take that back. Then that means it was 3 of them.
Ooh, so Kendall Jenner, just put her under that Kardashian wing, is dating an NBA player named Devin Booker.
Never heard of him. Who is he?
He's some yeller. He look mixed.
I was gonna say, is he black?
He's black.
I've never heard of him, and if I saw this picture, I would think he was a white boy with a tan.
He
no
looks
shade.
mixed.
He got 2 earrings like a Negro.
He black, y'all. You gotta look a black, you black, okay?
His last name Booker.
He black. So they went. Well, I think there's been rumors about them being together, and but now they out in the public for real. And yeah, another Kardashian. Why they can't stay out the NBA? Like, you can't find you a nice businessman somewhere. Your accountant,
because businessmen are not lawyer. 6 foot plus. All these businessmen are 5'1".
There's no white guys in the NBA. I'm gonna have to phone in Cody and ask him.
Dirk, you remember Dirk?
Dirk Nowitzki is like over 40. He's not in NBA no more. Is he?
I hope. I don't know.
German basketball player. Is he retired? He's 42. He has to be retired by now. I'm mad you said Dirk.
That's the only one I can ever remember. And that one, Larry Bird and Dirk are the only 2 that I remember. Exactly. I don't remember.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
But can you blame them for liking black men? I can't. I love them.
Okay, but get this, okay? He
What?
dated Jordan Woods,
Oh, this
who
is
is
just messy.
Kylie's ex-bestie, because Jordan got caught with Tristan Thomas, who is Chloe's baby daddy, who Chloe is
I didn't know
back,
they're back
with.
together.
They're back together. Is she?
Talking about having another baby. Girl, you have been up under too much anesthesia because you have lost all your brain cells.
All of it. Like, you're bugging. Like, you got him when he had his pregnant girlfriend. His girlfriend was pregnant. That's how you got him, right? And he kept up his ways because he cheated on you twice publicly. He's just sloppy with his shit, and
He is for the street. Throw him back to the streets.
You
like
back
Future.
with him because you
He
want
for
your
the
kids to
streets.
have the same father. Like, come on, you can have anybody you want, and you go back to that trash.
You see how that worked out for Courtney? Did you hear Courtney is dating Travis Barker?
That is a weird pairing.
Very
Weird.
I think I like Scott, alcoholic, drug abusive
I
self.
love Scott.
Scott is a toxic train wreck of a mess, but I like him.
I like Scott too. Let the Lord be with you. Go back to Scott Disick because I don't know about that Travis Barker. But look at here.
So Kendall has an NBA player. Yeah, I mean, and then number one, she's the one that's a supermodel. She's the one that's never gonna do any plastic surgery. So the girl's 6'1" by herself. What supermodel wants to date? What's his name?
She ain't no 6'1", but look at, there's some men out here.
She's a tall glass of water.
But why you have to get an NBA player? You already know how this is gonna end. We all know how this is gonna end. Like, why?
She's not here for a long time. She's here for a good time.
Well, girl, you could have had your good time elsewhere. Because I would have never went public with that shit. Never.
And what businessman? Let me tell y'all, businessmen ain't nothing but another word for con artist.
But they
Maybe
just
have
going,
you in
they
these
just
Ponzi schemes.
they're just perpetuating a stereotype. Like, Chloe got her black NBA player. She had Lamar Odom. She had him. Kim had that other dude that she married and divorced. Remember,
First of all, Chloe needed to have Lamar because I swear to God, didn't nobody on this side of the fence want him. So you did us a favor, sis. Lamar Odom he looks like the reverse of Benjamin Button. And that Negro is a whole crackhead.
but wasn't she with someone else before Lamar Odom? James Harden. Yeah,
What does he do? I know that name. What does he do?
he's a basketball player in the NBA.
Oh. I mean, but they live in Calabasas. Like, all basketball players live out there. I mean, if y'all keep dating these basketball players, y'all just keeping the rest of us from getting these STDs.
Listen,
Thank you. Do community service.
I have no words. Kendall, I hope it works out for your dumb behind. Go keep at it.
Somebody might meet a great basketball player like Tamia Grant Hill. It's possible.
I
Scottie
like
Pippen's
that.
a nice basketball player.
Him and his wife are separated.
That doesn't mean he's that nice. We ain't never heard about him cheating on her. What else we got?
Yeah, speaking of these Jenners, Kylie was out here sporting some $34,000 Hermes Birkenstocks. Y'all know what Birkenstocks is? Them ugly old Jesus-looking sneakers.
Them Jesus.
Not
I was gonna say the
sneakers,
Jesus sandals.
You know she ain't buy them shits. I'm sure they sent them to her. But dang, $34,000. Wait, hold up. Do I have the amount wrong? Oh, wait, they're worth anywhere between $34,000 and $76,000. So I'm sure it depends.
I was about to say
on the leather.
34,000 is the basic ones.
The basic.
It ain't the ones with the gold hardware on
The
it.
basic black, the basic bitch ones. You gotta pay $70 if you want the crocodile one. I can't. Yeah, she tagged MSCHF. Who's that? Let's see.
I believe it. I just Googled it because I know she sold Kylie Cosmetics for a grip and they estimate that she's a billionaire now, but she's worth $900 million. That is like 2 mega millions.
The girl, she might have bought them. She got money to burn, girl. Damn.
What do you do at $900 million, Kim?
You just buy Birkenstock, Hermes Birkenstocks. Have you seen her closet?
That's not a closet. That's
It's
a
like a
house.
mall. It's a mall, and it's her house, and it's she got.
What do you spend your
walls.
money on if you're worth $900 million and you make your own makeup? So you're not buying Fenty and CoverGirl and Becca.
She buying
and
$50,000 Birkin bags and $74,000 Birkenstocks.
wow, just Lord, let me show you that winning the lottery won't change me, please, God.
Speaking of another Kardashian,
Hold on. The shoes are made from destroyed Hermes Birkin bags.
you know when they don't sell those bags, because everybody can't get a Birkin, right? They have to offer you, not even a Birkin, an Hermes bag, because there's other bags in Birkin. Everyone knows Birkin, right? There's Kelly bags, they got Constance bags, they got all kind of bags. They got belts, accessories, all kinds of stuff. So, and a lot of brands do this. If you Google it,
Louis Vuitton does it.
when they don't sell their stock, they destroy it. They burn it.
Or if it's an error, like a defect in it, it's not going to be at the outlet.
No, you ain't gonna see Hermes
they
or
gonna
Louis
burn
in the
it.
outlet. They get rid of it. Okay, it
She is wearing shoes made out of destroyed Birkin bags. Can I just touch the hem of Jesus' garment?
I can't. Like,
Tyler, if you call me and we go to Hollywood, I would be halfway there by now.
girl,
Just like Rihanna's not gonna make no more music, I'm not making no more TikTok videos until Tyler call me. Oh, if you scroll down, did you see Future in them?
in the
I don't know how he afforded any with 12. Yeah, scroll down in the link you put.
With
I don't know how
children.
he can afford them with them 12 children.
You see me fighting a crocodile. Help the crocodile. Hashtag Birkenstock.
He trying to be like Kobe Bryant. Remember he said, if you see me in a fight with a bear, help the bear.
But he added the same company that Kylie added. So are these like, you know, when these companies take bags and make other things out of them? So
Like Monica's outfit on Versus.
So these and Hermes didn't make these. They took a pair of Birkenstock, took the top off, and put the Hermes bag on it. That must be what they did. Because they're both adding
It's
this
an unofficial
MSCHF.
collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an unofficial collaboration. But how they getting the Birkin bags?
This company
Because
that
I
they're
want the Birkin
adding-
bags.
Girl,
You know what I'm saying? How is this company getting the defective Birkin bags? Give them to me.
I don't know.
Is it like when you in college and you moving and you need to go to like Walmart in the evening and ask them, do they got boxes left over? Like, how do we get these diverted?
They probably got somebody in the store who calls them and say the Birkins are going out. Follow the truck.
Yeah, like, okay. One day we're going to be here. Me and Kim going to be talking about this like it's Tuesday. But until then, I'm thirsty. Oh, we got another Kardashian on the list, Kim.
So Kim finally took her trifling behind to the courthouse and filed for divorce from Kanye.
Kim ain't trifling. Kanye get on my effing. I started to say the real F word. Kim ain't trifling. Girl, get out. Blink twice if you need help.
Why did they get married? Why is any man still marrying her?
Well, you know, Kanye, sort of how Amber Rose was his muse. Like, he thought Kim was the most beautifulest person, like, in the whole wide world. And they were friends, and I think he was just very much enamored.
And then
with her.
why y'all getting divorced then? You know, this has been, you know, they leaked the
Because
story,
he's bipolar.
Right? Look, this story has been leaked for months. That Kim was filing for divorce, and it just never. But you know, they said she was gonna file when the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians was coming back, and it's back, and she filed.
It's the last season.
So you know they're gonna be talking about it on the show the whole time.
He's bipolar. And not to say that, you know, if you have a mental illness, you don't deserve love, but I mean, it's a lot. He's peeing on Grammys in the toilet.
He can't
and
be that
saying
bad
he told
if she
you
filed
to
for
abort his daughter.
But wait, they're doing joint custody, so he can't be that bad. If he was that bad, you would have filed for full custody.
Well, he's difficult. He's not like dangerous. And that's why she can't make him go to like a psychiatric facility to get help, because he's not a danger to himself or others. That does not mean he's not difficult. Like, for you to have somebody admitted for psychological care, you have to show that they are a danger to themselves or others. And he's not that. He's just very, very
he's volatile. He be going on his
yes,
whenever he goes off of his meds and goes on these rants and these tangents. Like, I wouldn't leave my kids with him. Well, I just want to see how fast they gonna get divorced and how fast Kim is with her next NBA player.
Go back to the NBA. Girl, leave these rappers alone. But right now, we're going to talk about Michael B. Jordan. So, first of all, him and Lori Harvey are growing on me. At first, I was traumatized because I don't want him to ever be in a relationship. But because this one is it appears to be healthy, I'm getting okay. I'm not there yet. But do you know he rented out an entire aquarium for her for Valentine's Day so she can look at the turtles, because that's his nickname for her. And then he didn't just rent out the aquarium, and he didn't just buy her. I can't even. Kim, take it over from here. I'm just about to get emotional.
He bought the child some Hermes stock. I didn't even know Hermes was public. That's poor people. We don't even know. Let me see. Hermes.
How much does the stock cost?
I just looked. I just pulled up the stock. It is $111.65 right now at the market close today.
That's not bad. Because how much is Apple and Peloton?
Apple is, let's see. I know they on my watch list.
121. Apple's 121.
Peloton is 120.
Apple and Peloton stock is worth more than Hermes. Hi listeners, this is Donyetta, and I'm talking in my bedroom voice again. If you have a crush on me, think you have a crush on me, or want to have a crush on me, I have a Peloton. And so if you want to buy me Peloton stock, I am open to that. And I also have nothing but Apple devices. And so if you want to buy me Apple stock, I'm here for that too. Okay. Thank you. All right. Back to my normal ratchet voice.
But Peloton, it's like, it doesn't move much. It stays in where it is. It's like between like 115, 118, 120. So as
long as it don't go down, baby.
How much was it when it opened?
I have a friend that told me and I forgot.
Oh, here we go.
Because he has some Peloton stock.
Oh, it's dipped below 120 before. Yeah, so it looks like it's, what is it now? Oh, it's 120 right now. Oh, it's been as high as 160.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The highest was 160.
How cute is that? See, let me tell y'all boys something. Y'all be doing like little basic stuff, which is fine if you're basic and you date a basic chick. But he bought her stock.
How many? Did he buy her a stock, one share? They didn't say how many, right?
She posted the receipt. Let me see. He rented out an aquarium, and most of y'all complaining about taking y'all girl to Applebee's for the 2 for $20 menu.
I like Applebee's.
But they shouldn't be complaining about taking us for the 2 for $20 menu.
Wait, so she didn't show how much. He probably bought her a stock. I'm watching this. I want to see where this
doubt it. A man who rents out an aquarium for you and has rose petals and stuff on the floor is not going to buy you a stock.
He bought her one share of Hermes. Here you go, boo-boo. $120.
He probably bought her. I'm not going to say that. It was all
I love you, boo-boo.
nasty.
Take this aquarium and this one share for Valentine's Day. Here you go.
That one share is still more than what y'all are paying to take y'all girl to Applebee's for 2 for $20. Next on Bullshit of the Week, we have somebody from our first royal family. She's your queen. They are like the first royal family. They're like forever. I don't care who president is. Malia Obama, who is the oldest of former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama, has struck a deal. She is going to be writing with Atlanta-based, because all good things come out of the South, actor and writer Donald Glover.
No, he's the creator of Atlanta, the show. Is he from Atlanta?
And he's from Atlanta?
I don't know.
Let's see. I don't think somebody who's not from Atlanta would make a movie or a show about Atlanta. Let me see. Why be wanting to type in Danny Glover? Let's see where he's from. Also known as Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm. He made some good music under that Childish Gambino.
You feel like summertime. Oh, yes, you do. It doesn't say. I think he's an Atlanta native. But they've struck up. I lost it. Because I started Googling. See why we go down these rabbit holes, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
They have struck up a deal with Amazon Prime. It is a 6-figure deal. And she will be a writer on a show that he's working with. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I said 6. It's an 8-figure deal.
Mm-hmm. They getting their coins. They ain't Teraji. Donald is getting his coins, okay? Taraji better stop playing and get with some of these streaming services. You trying to be a Hollywood. Movies are dead, okay? Nobody's going to the movies no more. You better get on one of these streaming. Did you know? Okay, go ahead, because I'm about to go off on a tangent. I was about to go somewhere.
He was born at Edwards Air Force Base in Cali, but he was raised in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Georgia. I'm mad at Georgia because it rained the whole time I was there, and it was cold. Shoot.
That's your fault, and I told you why.
And then as soon as I leave, it's 70 degrees. Like, who does
Yesterday
that?
it was
Who
70. Today it was probably in the 50s because it rained. But yeah, like, I turned my air on yesterday.
It was that warm?
Yeah.
Georgia, get on my doggone nerves.
Keep talking. The next time you come down here, it's going to snow.
Listen, Georgia, y'all better not mess around when Warnock is up for re-election in a couple of years.
Let me tell y'all remember how the children of Israel never learned, and so God had to take them through like a whole testament. They didn't just have like 2 chapters. It was a whole Old Testament. Kim is obviously, this is how you know Jesus was black, because Kim is a direct descendant of the children of Israel. She has learned nothing from the error of her ways.
Georgia, y'all better not F up this governor election that's coming up.
Y'all, the next time Kim comes to Atlanta, I'm going to be on vacation somewhere else, because I'm not dealing with the weather that she is bringing upon her. It's just like, nope.
Wait,
nope.
Do you know
gonna
my
be like
flight?
that cloud that follows
delayed.
Eeyore.
My flight was delayed like over an hour too.
Leaving or coming?
Leaving.
Are you surprised? Kim.
Doggone Georgia.
God is like Suge Avery said, God is trying to tell you something, but you're just not listening. So you know what? We need to put a pin in that. So congratulations, Malia. We're going to keep our eyes on this. And I like Donald. I think I don't know if I like him more as a singer or an actor, but either way, I like him. And then second of all, y'all don't forget, because it's about to be March. When you hear this, it will be March. So that means Coming to America is about to come out too.
Oh, yeah. When is that?
What's the date on that? Because I need to put it on my alarm. I need a calendar alarm for that, because
March 5th, Friday. No, so y'all got some time.
So the next episode, we won't talk about it, but we'll remind y'all, because it won't be out yet.
I did Google on the question someone asked, is Zamunda a real place? I can't.
Yeah, like Wakanda. It's next door to Wakanda.
It's on the same planet as Wakanda. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead and book your flights.
It's 2 different. They have 2 different flags and like 2 different like country presidents, but it's like Georgia and Alabama.
I can't.
You remember when Black Panther came out and the Atlanta airport changed like some of the boarding signs to the terminals and like gates they weren't using and said "Welcome to Wakanda"? I love my people.
Y'all are so Negoridian. I can't.
But everybody from New York keeps moving to Atlanta. You've never heard anybody from the South say, I want to move to New York with their dreadful weather and their downtrodden, depressing rap music. I asked him that. I was like, why is New York music so gloomy? Is it because y'all have all that bad weather? Like, y'all have no happy songs.
This winter has been pretty bad. It's been so cold. Like,
on top of COVID. So I can't wait for Coming to America 2. I'm actually excited about it now. I'm going to turn my TV on. I haven't turned it on. I turned it on yesterday because I watched This Is Us. I'm up to date now.
Don't Randall get on your doggone nerves?
No. Randall, but I really like This Is Us though. So like I'm always here for it. Yeah. I just love that show. Which is a lot because I don't like
such a little
TV.
Wimp. He just gets like him and his wife. They're such a mismatch. Like she's like they just don't. They don't do it for me.
I think they're like the perfect couple.
Really?
They're the only non-toxic relationship on that show. Yeah.
I love her.
And I think I can appreciate like the realness of their relationship. So they don't. Whoever writes for them doesn't try to make them not be black. Like, you know, she be wearing satin bonnets and she be having braids and she be saying stuff, you know. But I also, what I do appreciate and like about Randall is that he doesn't mind like being emotional or sensitive.
He's a wimp.
You know, like he is not a wimp.
Yes, he is.
Like we have this thing where we think masculinity has to be like this toxic like expression of it. And he like has all the emotions and he still slings it in the bedroom. They have a healthy relationship. He provides for his wife. He does not cheat on her. He doesn't cuss her out. And so I would much rather date Randall than like these hustle and flow type Negroes.
If Randall was walking Gaga's dogs, he would have said, here you go. Have at it.
Knowing Randall, he's angry about his childhood, so he probably would have got shot.
Oh, I don't like Randall. He just does not do it for me.
And this America is why black women keep picking these toxic ass black men.
I need to see him in something else.
We don't want the good Randalls.
I need to see him
playing
playing another.
The Randalls. We want the Ja Rules.
But what else was he in? I need to see him in something else.
Now that I do not know. Let's talk about these racist messages that black men are getting on these dating apps.
Ooh, y'all. This is crazy. Like, it's you would think that this would be unbelievable in this day and time, but no, not in the climate that we're in. So, there was like a thread on Twitter where a black man posted a message that he got on a dating app. But my Wi-Fi isn't acting up, so I can't open the tweets.
One lady said, choke me with your do-rag. She spelled it right, though. Because some of y'all black folks be misspelling do-rag. D-O-half-rag is not how you spell do-rag. Choke me with your do-rag.
Isn't it D-O-O?
It's D-U. Rag.
See, I can't even spell do-rag. The tweets won't load for me.
Thanks, Mr. Chocolate is the response. How's your jollof? Isn't that like a rice dish? What country does that? Is it Jamaican?
It's like
Haitian?
No, it's Ghanaian or Nigerian.
I've heard of it. Jollof, really?
It's Ghana.
People are sending Black Lives Matter and fists. That's how you say hello to somebody? Oh, somebody sent back a White Lives Matter and a white fist?
Like, wait. He said, what am I supposed to reply to this? Bethany sent him BLM with a black fist.
She want to let him know she down with a swirl, baby.
And then someone else said, that's better than I got. And the other girl said, choke me with your do-rag. And then... my self-summary, a super fun-loving person with lots of personality. Lots of personality. Sounds very interesting. Thanks, Mr. Chocolate. These white women are out of pocket. Just like, y'all too comfortable. You got one black friend, and you think that you can say anything to a black man? Like,
I think this is just like when social awkwardness is like, some people y'all don't know what to say, and sometimes you probably just shouldn't say anything.
show me how
Like,
much
I don't
Black
call-
Lives Matter to you.
Ooh, that sounds. Hold on,
What's wrong with these women? Like,
that sounds like, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what just popped in my head. Say it again, Kim.
show me how much Black Lives Matter to you. Her name is Swish.
My dear friends on this podcast, come here. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
What happened?
That doesn't sound like a racist person. That sounds like some freaky deaky person who wants to do some role play. Show me how much Black Lives Matters to you. What? I don't think that person is racist. I think that person is a whole bona fide freak. Now, I said I like my men obsessed and nasty, but
Listen, they are.
show me how much Black Lives Matters
She
to
want him
you.
to pin her down
She-
and fucking
And take out all his aggression
she
on her
want.
baby.
these white women. I want to know what app were this? What app is this? You matched with
I
Bethany.
can't tell.
What app says you matched with somebody? Like, I can't.
Joshua on. I don't know what that.
You matched.
I don't know what that
Is it
could be.
Match.com?
Tinder? But don't both of y'all have to swipe?
I don't know nothing about that, y'all. Like,
She says, show me how much black. Baby, Beth, who sent that one? She is ready for some.
wait,
Look.
but when you sign up, don't they ask you like your preference? Do you like black man, white man? What do you like? You gotta
I think
be
most of them now are not.
no shrimps allowed.
think-
You have to be 5'11" or taller. What do they ask you?
I'm not actively on one because y'all get on my nerves, but I have been on one before. For some of the free ones, you can only filter so much before they make you pay, of course. But let me think. It's been years. Ooh, I think you can filter down, but I think too now so much, or now I think it's more so of you pick the gender that you're interested in. You pick
No,
your
listen, I
city.
ain't got no time for that. I need to check black man, 6 feet.
You're gonna have to pay.
Where
Because
he
I don't
at?
think the last time that I was on one, I don't think it asked me about my ethnicity though. It asked me about smoking, religion, children, pets. I don't think it asked me my ethnicity.
No, I need you to filter that out.
Well, on a lot of them, you filter it yourself, because if you don't pick somebody who doesn't pick you, then on a bunch of these, there's no way that you guys can even message each other. So like both people have to agree that I like this person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if it were like a Tinder, what is it, Tinder? What do people say? Swipe right?
No, Tinder's the hookup app.
I know some people who've met their spouse on Tinder.
What? I thought Tinder you just go to
But then
get busy.
yeah, some people have like, because some people cheap. They don't want to do eHarmony or Match, and some people have met their husband or wife. But I don't know if it's right or left. But you can't message that person unless both of you have swiped right. So if you see a bunch of white guys, you can keep swiping to the left
I ain't
infinitely.
got no time to swipe. You could get carpal tunnel for all that swiping. I'm gonna need you to give me what I want and then let me choose. I don't have time for that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this episode. I was about to say segment because we had a lot of segments. Episode. Make sure that you follow us on all of the socials. We are La Twins Experience on Instagram and Facebook, as well as YouTube. And we are La Twins EXP on Twitter.
Why she got her sexy voice back on, y'all? Donyetta might be
'Cause
a
I'm
phone
about to
sex
start
operator.
snorting
Remember that movie
again.
with the full sex operator? What was that movie called?
And you know what is...
It was a
My
Spike
mom
Lee joint.
has... What voice? My mom has a voice like that. Like, even when I talk to her, I'm like, hey, Mom. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? I'm like... So when dudes used to call the house, like, when I was younger, and my mom answered the phone, they'd be like,
It was called Girls 6. That's Donyetta, girl.
I remember the name of that. I'm gonna look.
With Teresa Randall. Yes. That's you.
I am becoming my mother. Oh goodness.
But yes, thank y'all for tuning into the show. We will have some new merch items coming if Donyetta ever takes a picture in them.
There I go snorting again. I'm gonna do it by the time y'all hear this. Boom.
Yeah, so next week we might drop a few items. And we have some leftover merch from the last drop. So if you're tuning in, check out the website next week and you may be able to cop a couple hoodies if you didn't get some the first time.
And you know what else, Kim?
What?
We've been saying we're going to do this and it's almost been a year. We're going to let y'all start asking questions that we'll read out loud and answer on the show. So we're going to put it in our Instagram stories this week for next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask nothing stupid because you're going to get a stupid answer.
I'll leave that up to Donyetta to figure out the Q&A portion of the show. But yeah, thank you again for tuning in to this episode, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Later. Hot. I might be going through menopause, y'all.
I was about to say, you and these flashes.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you'll never miss an episode.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to rate and or review the show. It would really help us out. Catch you next time.